Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos, DIY tutorials, art and journal videos, and the occasional new release video of items that I've listed to my Etsy shop. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel. And if you hit that little notification bell, you'll always be notified of when I load a new video. Commenting, liking, and sharing this on your favorite platform does help my channel grow and would be truly appreciated. Okay, so this is the second week of After the Pen in my modified work planner. And just like the very first video that I did for After the Pen, I will show you what I ate predominantly for breakfast and lunch during the work week. And then when I'm done with that, I'll bring you guys back. So breakfast this morning is totally deluxe, and yeah, I like ketchup. My mom made blueberry pancakes, sausage, and I added a side of blueberries. Oh, and clearly a side of ketchup. I don't actually like syrup on my pancakes, so between the blueberries and the butter, oh yeah, I guess a side order of butter, I should be covered. So this is breakfast for Tuesday the 31st. Decided to work out in the dining room for lunch, and since breakfast was so big, I'm just having some lihimui powdered fresh pineapple. Lihimui is a dried salted plum. Sorry for the noise. And then they grind it up into a powder. And when you mix that with pineapple, you've got the sweet, sour, and salty. It's delightful. Woke up quite hungry this morning. It's Wednesday, April 1st. So I made myself some cream cheese and salmon focaccia. We didn't have any bagels. And then just finishing up the blueberries that we had. And this will be my breakfast for today. Lunch today, Wednesday, the 1st of April, is the last bit of leftovers from some Popeyes takeout we had. I had a little piece of chicken breast left, some of their mashed potatoes, and then I made a cherry tomato and onion salad with Italian dressing. Morning, guys. It is Thursday, April 2nd, and breakfast today is a small apple, a boiled egg, a buttered English muffin, and I actually like toast with, or a toasted buttered English muffin, and I love toast with a mixture of ketchup and Tabasco. It's okay if you think it's weird, most people do, but that's my breakfast for today. Lunch for today, we had some cherry tomatoes I needed to finish, so I just sauteed them with some onions and some leftover sausage from last night, which we have enough sausage for dinner tonight, and some rice, and then I added sweet chili sauce, some shoyu, and a cube of sugar, just to make it sort of a sweet, spicy kind of sauce for it. And I'm having it with some leftover rice. All right, that's lunch for today, Thursday the 2nd. Lunch today is a mishmash of things, so some leftover beans from a couple of nights ago, a scoop of rice, and then we still had sausage from a couple of nights ago, so I scrambled that up with some eggs and some cheese, some onions and tomatoes, and then I love eggs with ketchup and Tabasco, and that's going to be lunch for today. Oh, today, Friday the 3rd, and I didn't film my breakfast. I was halfway through eating my Lucky Charms when I realized I should have filmed it, but you guys know what Lucky Charms are. All right, guys. Okay, so this was the second week that I've been working out of this modified academic planner. As you may or may not know, an academic planner is generally only Monday through Friday because typically school is only Monday through Friday, but I've turned it so that instead of being a horizontal layout, which I do not like at all, I've turned this into a vertical layout. Now, what most people do is they'll put Monday through Sunday or Saturday through Sunday, or however that works. at the top there, and then they'll put categories here. A lot of people use this for social media, but you could also use this for any kind of tracking. For my purposes, I didn't need to cover this up because honestly it doesn't bother me, and I have Monday through Friday here. And as of the last couple of weeks, I've been working in the office on Monday. And then what I would do, which is new because this isn't something that I did in the office, is I would track what I'm doing, because since we are, or I am a state employee, teleworking from home is not the norm. It is because of the entire pandemic and what's going on in the world right now. And so probably about 98% of the staff are actually working from home, as well as faculty and students and whatnot. So this is just a way for me to sort of list out the tasks that I've done for the day. And then what I also do, or what I was doing, was I was taking notes in this little skinny mini of things that I was doing, what I was eating, and then during our meetings, just taking sort of the minutes for that, although very informally. So I would go every day, and I always check my email first thing as soon as I sign on. We have our Zoom meetings a little after I sign on. This week I did do a daily water intake tracker so that I could fill out this tracker here. And then, as you guys saw in the setup of last week, I also put the breakfast, lunch, and snack. Again, it isn't something that I'm actually really tracking for any other purpose than I want to make a routine for myself so that I can feel a little less anxious and a little bit more structured, because at work I always start at the same time, end at the same time, lunch at the same time, and so I've built these things, and so it gives me that routine and that structure, so it helps me with the anxiety, because you know, it's more anxious these days. But what I noticed was, because I was taking a lot more notes, this is filling up quickly, and that's not a problem. I do have more paper, but I mean, this is a problem that I'm sure most of you can identify with. Sorry, couldn't think of the word. It's really small, so again, that's not that big of a deal, but my hand would get stuck on the rings, and so what I had to do is, when I am taking notes, I had this in my stash, and so I just take notes in here. And even though it is a book-bound system, like a regular notebook, it actually works perfectly for me. So I will still use this, but this is where I'm taking all of the meeting notes. I use this to do all of the tasks that I'm doing on a daily basis, because there's certain projects that are due at certain times. And then I learned last week that I had this to-do section here, but that is not helpful, because when I went to the office on the 30th, I forgot what it is that I had to do. So I thought, okay, well, let me just add this insert, and then I can just add this to my Happy Nietzsche on Sundays while I'm prepping to go in for the following Monday. And then that way I won't actually forget what it is that I need to do. And you're probably thinking, well, you should just looked at the video. Yeah, no, I covered it up. So it wasn't gonna help. But going into the week of the 6th, this is actually gonna change a little bit again, because, you know, things have to be a bit fluid. So this is my After the Pen. I'm hoping you guys find some value in this. I will be doing another video immediately after this, setting up the week of Monday the 6th through Friday the 10th, because I do work Monday through Friday. Let me know what you guys think of this video, and as always, aloha.